It's a game between life and death. 21 people are trapped in the chamber. Answer the witch question. If you get the answer wrong, I'll be smashed into a skewer with a bayonet. After the game officially started, the witch in the middle begins to shake. Then a piece of paper came out of his mouth. It says, "If you want to get out of here, to unlock the unseen numbers and curses buried in the room." Then the witch spit out a note. On the right path, there was a soldier to the left of the shell. 11 soldiers on the right. The 9th and 10th soldiers to the right of the shell. The numbers are 4 and 2. That's all the clues. And on the witch's body is a screen. You need to put a 2-digit number on it. That means the correct answer is somewhere between 0 and 99. That's a 2% chance. Everyone started looking for clues to the room. The shells on the walls were soon spotted. And then count from the right. But the 9th and 10th soldiers. The numbers on it are 3 and 9. It doesn't have anything to do with the 4 and 2 clue the witch gave us. Then they found 42 soldiers. But Nobita soon realized what was wrong. It's possible that these numbers are just a trick of the organizers to confuse people. Because the witch said numbers are invisible. But there are many invisible numbers, such as temperature and humidity or length and width. Then Nobita told everyone to stay close to the wall. Stand side by side with your hands open. Then one by one, the height was recorded. Then take the book out to measure the excess space, because when people open their hands, it's going to be about my own height. Nobita began to add up all the figures, and the end result is this. The chamber is a square with a side length of 14.14 meters. I'm sure you've all learned 141421356. That's square root of 2. So the length of the chamber is square root of 2. And the soldiers on the wall represent permutations and combinations of numbers. The cannonball represents the decimal point. That's the decimal point of the square root of 2. The last 9 and the last 10. That's what we're trying to figure out. Although we now know how to break it. But we only have 8 decimal places. No one on the scene knew. What's the number after 1356? Xiao Shui began to guess the next number. If it's 4 and 2. What did the white-haired man seem to have discovered? The number 21 represents the number of participants. So 21. The last number is 23,642. And the Japanese translation means to stand by and not help. Just then the little fat suddenly cried out. Then he fell to the ground. There was a bloody knife behind him. Soon another sharp knife came out. I almost hit the guy next to me. Then a whole lot of sharp knives began to go out. The crowd was frightened and ran frantically. Nobita calmed everyone down immediately. Just quickly figure out the 9th and 10th places of the square root of 2. You'll know the right answer. Nobita began to calculate. The square root of 2 is just 2 identical numbers multiplied together. I get a number that's infinitely close to 2. So I get 1.99. 99. So it's only 1.4 times 1.5. That's the closest thing to 2. 1.4 times 1.4 is 1.96 is less than 2. 1.5 times 1.5 is 2.5. 5 is greater than 2. So you take the numbers between 1.4 and 1.5 and multiply them. 1.42 times 1.42 is 2.164 is greater than 2. 1.4 times 1.41 is 1.9881 is less than 2. Follow through in this way. So we're only going to get 1.41423560 times 141423560, and then we can do a simple addition. You get the 9th and the 10th.